Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live from the Shibby Studios in Kennesaw, Georgia. Today is Monday, June 7th, and we're on day 158. Day 158 of the 2021 edition of the Game of Life. I hope that you are playing along with me. So I got lots of things to talk about. I mean, lots of things. So we're going to start off by saying, when you hop on, please say good morning, where you're watching from, and what type of Shibboleth day you are having. I'm going to tell you what's going on planet Shibboleth today. So we're doing the Shibby Show right now. Jason will be doing his Lean into Summer Roundup at 9 a.m. if you have already registered for that challenge. Tonight at 6 p.m., if you are near Kennesaw, please come to class in Kennesaw. It's absolutely awesome. Then, if you're not near Kennesaw, or you just prefer to do things online, Dr. Jim is going to be doing a class at 6:30 on soups and cereals. I'm going to be doing the Monday night Simple Food Combining webinar at 7:30, and Julie Mirandino is going to be doing the How I Overcame Food Addiction and Lost Weight webinar at 8:30. So there's a lot going on today, and we hope that you join us for these things. You joining us for these things is one way that you can stay connected and focused on reaching your goals. Okay, so this weekend, I started the 21-day challenge on June 1st, and I started that knowing that I wasn't actually going to complete it. I started it because there were people requesting that we do it, and it was a great time to start it as we're going into summer, get ready for summer, and right after Memorial Day. So I am leaving for the beach tomorrow, and I'll be there through Friday. I'll still be on here in the mornings, and I will also still do the fast track each night, but so I thought in my head, I'll stay perfect all the way until we leave for the beach, and that's that. Well, this weekend, I took all Shibboleth approved foods with me in the car. I was driving to Alabama, and I should have put the food in the trunk. Big tip, y'all don't ever have any food up front with you. Always have it in the trunk. That way, if you need to eat something, you actually have to go through the effort to stop and get it. Because I would have never stopped. I would have never made the effort to get it. But since it was in the front seat with me, I was bored and tired, and I just ate the food in that bag. So now, not all of it, because I needed some of it for yesterday. So, but anyway, it was over my portions and amounts for the day. So it was a holiday, and I didn't really want a holiday then, but it happened. So I thought through, how could I have made that not happen? One, very important, I should have had that stuff in the trunk. Two, I didn't have any gum or anything like that. So yesterday I bought some gum before I drove home so that I would have some gum with me. Although I didn't have any food when I came home. I'd already eaten it all. But I went ahead and had that gum prepared. So there's things that we need to do to help us prepare for those types of situations, all right? So I wanted to tell you that. Because anything that happens here, I'm hoping that I can share my experience with you, and maybe you can benefit from it. You know how we always tell people, learn from other people's mistakes, but then sometimes people are not willing to learn from other people's mistakes. Typically, it's because of pride. Pride is an evil thing. And it doesn't seem like it is, but it is. And we just think that we know everything, and it's hurting us, not helping us. So I hope that you can learn from what I'm talking about. So a couple of other thoughts I had over the weekend. One, it's a great way to not overeat is to eat your meals and your snack and things like that at the table. To, say, I'm not going to eat while I'm driving in the car. I'm not going to eat laying in the bed. I'm not going to eat in my recliner. Let me go to the table and eat that meal. It will help you. It will create a structure, an additional structure around what you're doing, and do that. So that's just a tip. And then my other thought was this. If you are not taking care of yourself, now, it hurts more than just you. It hurts all the people around you. If you are a mom, it's going to hurt your children now and in the long run. You have got to take care of yourself. And I actually wanted to say, hashtag stop being selfish. Because there are so many things that we can do for ourselves daily that due to lackadaisical attitudes or lack of, Travis calls it something sometimes. He says intellectually lazy. I mean, so there's things that we don't do just because we don't feel like getting up and doing it. Well, we've got to. We've got to. We live in here. And if we don't take care of this, it puts other people's lives on hold too. So let's take care of ourselves, okay? So those are some thoughts that I wanted to talk about. I'm going to read what y'all are writing this morning. Good morning. Jonathan is starting the 21-day perfect days today. That is awesome. Now, I don't think he's doing an official challenge because we have that started already. But anytime you want to start the 21-day challenge, you can do that by using the foods, and you can still use the Facebook group. But I'm not even sure Jonathan's doing that. He may just be having 21 perfect days. If you have 21 in a row Shibboleth perfect days, then you get the badge, okay? Which is great. If you're wanting to follow the challenge, then you follow the challenge food list. The reason you do that, and the rules, the reason you do that is because you've determined you want the best results and you choose to follow those, okay? Good morning, Charlene from Michigan and Brandy from Cartersville. I've missed seeing you, Brandy. Come on back to class now. Deanda from Smyrna, perfect day. Alicia from Fort Oglethorpe, starting week 2 in the Lean Into Summer Challenge. Awesome. Hey, Ron, good morning from Lilburn on a perfect day. Hey, Tracy from Ackworth, down 10 pounds since June 1st. Awesome, Tracy. Michelle Harper, good morning. I am F Day in Carrollton, Georgia. And Cheryl from Clarksville, Georgia, second Tiger 16 day after vacation. This is what we do. We have a management system. She's gone on vacation. She knows what to do now, and she's having fun doing it. Good morning, Belinda. Oh, I'm so glad that you caught me live. She's on summer vacation. Hey, Polly from Dalton, having a perfect day. I'm still leaning into summer with Jason. That's awesome. Good morning, Tracy from Austell. Gonna have a perfect and blessed day. We missed you at class on Saturday. I hope everything went okay with the car. Hey, Julie from Indiana, having a perfect day. And Diane Rurodi, back from vacation, will be making her day perfect. She shared, yay, y'all, look right now, bottom left-hand corner of your screen, hit the share button. This word will get to someone that needs it. Thank you, Diane, for always doing that. I have to admit, I had some yummy pizza on vacation, but back on the planet. Hey, that's okay. I'm glad you had that yummy pizza. Good morning, Mary Holt. How are you? Jonathan says, y'all click the share button. Let's get the news out about Shibboleth. That's right. Good morning, Monica, and having a perfect day. And Shibby Shop Sherry, having a perfect day in Kennesaw. And let's see, Becky couldn't start last week because she was on vacation. Decided to get that badge anyway this month. See, Becky's doing it too. So you can do the 21-day challenge. And y'all, habits are the things. I looked up the word habit today. If y'all did not watch Saturday night's How I Overcame Food Addiction and Lost Weight, it was me. It was 35 minutes. It wasn't overly long. And I talked a lot about it words. Talked about admit and habit and commit, remit, commit, submit, commit, and then I forgot the last one. But anyway, I pulled it all together. So if y'all haven't watched that, please go back and watch that. But a habit, listen, a settled or regular tendency or practice, especially one that's hard to give up. You know what? I want us to change those bad habits into good habits. Wouldn't it be awesome to have good habits that are hard to give up? See, that sounds like it would be a negative, but if we turn it into a positive, we can have habits, good habits that are hard to give up too, which is great. And Lisa is doing the 21 Perfect Days from Kentucky. Awesome, Lisa. And Shibby Shop Sherry's on day 15 of 21 Perfect Days. Awesome. Andrea, good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Perfect day for her. Kathy, it's coffee time in Santa Fe, Tennessee, having a perfect day. Jonathan Montgomery, yes, he's just committing to 21 Perfect Days, not doing the challenge. Got to get this vacation weight off. Love that we have a plan that works and we don't have to live in shame after gaining a few pounds. We can live in victory because of Shibboleth. Amen. Hey, Tamar, her first perfect day. She's been listening to the Fast Track. Awesome. That's awesome. Good. Hey, Sherry from Valdosta, having a perfect day. Kathy from Michigan, IMF Day, just returned from vacation. Lots of holidays, but usually just one hollow meal. Didn't hog trough it, though. That deserves a spin right there when we don't hog trough on a holiday, y'all. Not that it's something to be ashamed of or whatever, but it seriously is easier to recover when you don't. Hey, Jessica, good morning. Jessica's down 6 pounds from Wednesday and feeling motivated. Awesome, Jessica. That's wonderful. Good. And Tracy says this program is so forgiving. It really, really is. Okay. So the other things that I thought about is, you know how when we're living here. We're inside of this body. It's not like we can step outside of it. We're in here. So you need to figure out how to enjoy being in there. And one of those things can be with your health. Now, when I say health, being overweight is a health concern. It is a health concern. So we've got to work on correcting that. Having habits that are damaging your health, whether it has to do with eating or not, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be other things. They're damaging to your health. Whether your health is physical health, whether it is emotional health, whether it's mental, all of those things come into play. And being overweight plays into a lot of them, all right? And you know what? You're fighting a battle. You are fighting a battle, but I want to tell you, we have the shield. We have the shield in several different ways. We have the Bible. Use the Bible, okay? And then we have the Shibboleth shield to help us manage everything during the day and the month and stuff. But one of the things that I thought this morning was, yeah, okay, we're here, we're living. If we don't take care of ourselves, one day we're going to get a new body. You know, people who are intellectually lazy will say that. One day we'll get a new body one day. No. Let's not wait for that resurrected body. Let's resurrect the body now. If you've not been paying attention to what you have eaten or are eating or do eat, let's correct it with Shibboleth. It corrects so much faster than it took to get to this point. It will correct faster. That is grace. That is a blessing from the Lord that we can correct these things faster than it took us to get into the spot where we want to correct things. That's a good thing. Also, we need to start moving our bodies, okay? We've got to start moving. This weekend, I have stretched and done all kinds of things. I did a stretching video over on my Facebook group called The Shibby Show. There's a Facebook group called The Shibby Show. Feel free to answer it. I don't show lots and tons of foods. Everybody else is doing that. I do other things that I do. I made a recipe this week. Not a recipe. I just made plain old hamburger meat. But I just thought, well, let me just show it. I'm not a person that feels like I need to be excited all the time about doing what I got to do. It's fun to be excited, but I really just need to be able to do it day in, day out without having to feel super excited about it. So I just made some hamburger meat. Let y'all watch me make some hamburger meat and just talked. So that's in there. Also, I did some stretching this weekend. That's in there. And I did my first Shibboleth workout of the day. It's like a wow challenge. And it's in there. So anyway, if you want to join that group, you can. But let's resurrect our body now. Let's enjoy living inside of our body now. We only get one. It is also where the Holy Spirit lives, and we are to take care of his temple. Okay? Now, let's see. Hey, good morning, Gina. Morning Meltdown Monday. I hope you are blowtorching fat like you're blowtorching butter on that meltdown. Good morning, Ann. And Jonathan's, oh, good. Thank you, Jonathan. Christy Puglisi from Beaufort, Georgia. Let's see. Becky says, yes, it was me. I was some people. Oh, no. Hey, I'm not talking to anybody specifically, but I love what Becky is doing. She is saying that she was some people. LOL. Thank the Lord that Shibboleth has changed my mindset. It will. If you'll let it, it will. And if you do it long enough, these habits are ones you won't want to give up. I'm telling you, they won't. Valerie Herman from Kelly's Island, Ohio, having a perfect day. And Gina is trying. Yes, that's awesome. That's all we can do is do our very, very best. So I wanted to talk about a 401k. So y'all give me some hearts if you have a 401k. Most people, if they've worked with a company that has a 401k, they've been taught about the benefits of having a 401k. They know the things that could happen when you don't have a 401k. So right now, think through your mind, what could happen if you don't have a 401k? When you retire or when you are old enough to not work anymore, then if you don't have a 401k and you haven't planned for that very, very important thing of having finances and having money to be able to sustain you for the rest of your life, if you don't have that, you run out of it. You run out of money to sustain you for the rest of your life. I would like to equate our health to a 401k. Let's talk about the simple tasks of doing your own laundry, changing your sheets. And I'm talking about these because these are workouts. I'm not joking you. Pulling that stuff, if you've got an old washing machine that's got that tumbler in the middle and that stuff gets wrapped around that tumble, you're pulling, you actually need some chest strength. You need some trapezoid strength. I'm not kidding. To do the daily things that you need to do, you've got to have some strength. To get the sheets around these 18 to 20 inch mattresses that are made these days, you've got to have some strength to get the sheet corners around there. To lift up the sheets and do this with it. To take your comforter and do this and put it over that. This requires some strength. It requires the ability to be mobile. It requires flexibility. So if we're not doing what we need to do now, just like when you get older, if you have not saved money for retirement, you haven't prepared for your health in retirement, doing everything that you normally need to do is harder. You may end up having to pay somebody to do these things for you. That would then take more money rather than you being able to do them. Now, if you choose to pay them because you want to go out and play racquetball and tennis and other things, then great, if you've prepared for that. We have to prepare our health for aging. Okay, nobody is getting younger. Guess what's happening? All the cool kids are doing it. They're all aging. All of us, we're all the cool kids. We're aging. Let's age cool, all right? Let's age well. Let's not put health issues and concerns on all the other people around us if it has to do with what we can control, and that is what we eat. The majority of problems come from eating, overeating, eating the wrong things, never giving our body a break from digesting. Now, there are other health things that happen. There's mental health issues and concerns, and there's other things that don't have anything to do with eating. But if we really are honest, a lot of it has to do with what we've eaten over the years, how much, how often, and all of that. All of those habits that we've let form due to lack of education, lack of structure, and lack of accountability. Those are my three things. To change habits, you have to have the education, structure, and accountability. Shibboleth provides all of that. We provides more, way more, but those are the three things that I kind of focus on. Because if you want to overcome food addiction and you want to lose weight, you have to take what the problems were and come up with the solutions. You have to resolve it. And that's where we're going to talk about. But I want you to start thinking about banking for your health. Bank for your health. You bank for your finances in the future. Let's bank now. And it does not mean you have to go to jazzercise. You don't have to go to aerobics. Simple stretching is actually a workout. And that is what will help you be able to just do those things like pulling that laundry out and doing the sheets and making all of those things. At the end of the video that I made yesterday, after I had done, I was doing a triangle exercise for the first time ever, and it happened to also be a Shibboleth workout of the day. I did 5 push-ups, wall push-ups. Oh, darn, my Fitbit quit. Gonna have to charge that thing. So I did 5 wall push-ups, and then I did 5 push-ups and then 20 air punches, and then I did 5 push-ups, 20 air punches, 5 push-ups, and then so and so and so and so. And then the last one, it was 100 air punches. And at the end, I came down to the video and I said, we do this so that we can do laundry. We do this so that we can make the bed, change the sheets. Polly, right now, I see Polly. Polly says, oh, how I wish I had, Polly's 87, okay? Oh, how I wish I had known all this before I got to be diabetic with high blood pressure, etc. at 80 years old. Then maybe I would not be walking with a walker at 87 and having to have a housekeeper to mop the floors, etc. You are describing me now. Now I'm doing Shibboleth. You are right, Kim. Folks, please listen. Polly is telling you the truth. Now, what's so awesome about Polly is that no matter what her age is, I'm going to cry right now. No matter what age Polly is, she is doing her very best for her to resurrect herself while she's here on earth. Thank you, Polly. Thank you. Let's see what else y'all are typing this morning. Christy Chapman from Ball Ground, Georgia, having a perfect day. Day 7 of 21, 21, 21. Good job, Christy. Yes, Gina. Yes, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, everybody. And yes, exactly. Gina is a banker. She says, wow, I understand this analogy, being a banker. It's true. It's true. Yes. So y'all, we got to take care of ourselves. We have got to do everything we possibly can to take care of ourselves. So no matter what your age is, no matter what's going on, there are times where you're going to have to tell yourself no, because you have more important things to think of, and that is aging. All the cool kids are doing it, okay? So when you hop off of here this morning, please go and journal your day. Don't see it as a chore. First of all, you're going to go in there and just tell it what type of day you're having, because you should know. You should know already what type of day you're having. And Shibboleth is a management system. You should already have that planned out. So go in there and journal your day. Remember, you determine your day. Your day does not determine you. If you're watching this in the afternoon, put that extra snack down right now, okay? It's not going to keep you having a perfect day. If you're watching this tonight, don't eat all that food. Let's go ahead. If you've eaten everything that you can for the day, cut it off. Cut it off. Go to bed. Go walk. Do anything to break the pattern. Anything to create new habits, okay? So you determine your day. Your day does not determine you. And you know what? That song by the hymnist that says, I need thee, every hour I need thee. I had set up a reminder to come into my computer every single hour, but I wasn't using that application anymore. I recently had to set that application back up, and this hourly message started popping back up to me in my computer, and I'm thinking, when did I do that? And what's that about? I went back and looked. This was me attempting to change my habits back in 2018. So, we got to do it. We got to do it. So you determine your day. And then, if you're watching on replay, please type in #Shibboleth for His glory. And then y'all don't forget to join me tonight for the Simple Food Combining webinar. And the way the fast track is going to work now is once you've registered for one class starting tomorrow night, once you've registered for that, you'll get a reminder for it every night. Then I am starting this coming Saturday an accountability meeting, face-to-face meeting. It will not be broadcast on social media. It will be just for us. So go on into the pink online webinars tab, Go to Kim's events, register. Once you register for one, you're registered for all of them this year, because it's something that will help hold us accountable, and we'll get to know each other. It'll be face-to-face meeting, not like a lesson or anything like that. We're chatting, we're talking together. So y'all join me for that. The rest of the Fast Track, they're not going to be meetings anymore. They're going to be webinars, but you can still chat with me. I just won't be able to see anybody. Belinda, go to the green tab and then scroll down to grocery lists. Awesome. Thank you, Gina. Thank you. And Shaboleth for his glory. Awesome. Bye, everybody.